on her birthday. He spent a lot renting out a hotel. Meanwhile, I was still wearing the same outfits from 2 years ago. Anything over a certain amount? Too pricey, he'd say, handing me a card with some excuse about saving for our future. When I called him out, he flipped it on me, accused me of being paranoid, gave me the cold shoulder like always, swore he'd never touch my money again. So yeah, thinking about all that, I called him. Had to hit redial many times. Nothing. So, I walked straight into the bank and reported the card lost. Not even 60 seconds later, Eric finally called. Sorry, I was busy and didn't see your calls. What's up? Like we were just catching up or something. It's fine now, I said, keeping it cool. Oh, weird. Your card's frozen. I know, I said. I froze it. What did you do that for? He said sharply. You bored or something? Take it however you want. But didn't you promise not to touch my card again? Silence. I'd never picked a fight over money before. Back when the company was just starting, I got seriously sick. Surgery cost a lot, and Eric had already put all his money into some project. He thought I'd lose it. Came to me crying, all apologies. But I just hugged him and said money didn't matter. He could use mine. No questions asked. I thought giving him my heart would bring us closer. Turns out, I was just making it easier. For him to take more. Eric went quiet for 2 seconds, then sighed, still playing the victim. All right, I get it. You're still mad I skipped the honeymoon. This is your way of punishing me, he said. Honestly, Haley, I thought you were more mature. Guess not. Fine. I'll drop everything and take you on that honeymoon. Happy now? I didn't bring my card. Just unlock yours and stop making this harder than it needs to be. Tonight's event matters. I'll give you 10 minutes. If you don't do it, I'm not gonna let this slide. Eric tossed out that little threat right before hanging up, like he was scared I might actually say no. Back then, anytime he said he was mad, I'd cave. Not because I feared his anger, I just didn't want to pile more stress on him. Thought he was drowning in work, thought I was helping. Now I knew better. The chaos? Always his. I was just the one stuck cleaning it up. Why keep doing that? You forgot your card? Ask your secretary, or Vivian. This trip was for her project. Anyway, let her pay for it. I fired off the message, shut my phone down, and headed home to pack. I paid for the house. Every cent. It was his favorite layout, his pick on the flooring. I even planned to put both our names on the deed. But something held me back. In the end, I wrote down only mine. Looking back, thank God I did. Once everything was packed, I listed the house with a realtor. The next day, I marched into the courthouse and handed over the signed divorce papers. Back when we first signed them, I was still wondering how to break it to Eric. But he was already halfway out the door, dragging his suitcase like we were on a tight schedule. He didn't even glance at the papers, just flipped to the last page, and signed. You should read it, I said, still hanging on to some tiny scrap of hope. No need. You're my wife. Don't I trust you? I smiled, cold and bitter. Funny. He trusted Vivian with everything else.